Hey, what's up guys? It is Finn Aiden here, and today I'm here with my top 10 figures of 2017 video, and I'm pretty excited about this list. Worked hard on getting it together. I've taken so many fun photos this year of so many great figures. It's been an amazing year for toy collecting overall. I'm just really excited about all the stuff that I've been able to get. What you see before you right here are actually the honorable mentions. It was hard for me to fit 10 figures onto this list, and a lot of these were runners-up. Like, for example, this 2-pack SpiderMan right here was so close to being my number 10. This Black Suit SpiderMan was just an amazing figure. Black Series Vader, so great. DC Icon Cyborg, fantastic. And then this Marvel Legends Kid Nova is just great as well. These are a lot of the ones that just really stood out to me among the pack of all the other figures I got this year, but just didn't quite crack the top 10. And so I made sure to give them a little bit of a showcase at the beginning so you guys could just see what other figures I enjoyed this year. Well, with that said, let's get right into number 10. Alright, here we go with number 10 is the DC Icons Rebirth Batman figure, and I just was really surprised by this figure. I got the 7-pack for my birthday, and I was just looking forward to this guy, but when I got him out of the packaging, I was just really surprised on his great articulation, and it's just his bulkiness. Super photogenic, awesome to take pictures of. It just looks great. This is the last DC figure on this list, but definitely my favorite DC figure I got all year. And with number 9, we have the Marvel Legends Defenders Wave Bullseye. I saw some friends taking photos of him, and I was like, man, this figure looks great, but I already have the Toy Biz Bullseye, and I probably wasn't going to get it. Then I got it as a gift from a friend, and I was so happy that I got it. It is just fantastic, and it is honestly one of the best Marvel Legends I got this year. Just the epitome of what a solid Marvel Legend is, and just comes with great accessories, interchangeable head, great paint apps, awesome articulation, and just overall a spectacular Bullseye figure that'll square up really well against any Daredevil figure you have. And here we are with number 8 on my list. It is the Marvel Legends Moon Knight figure, and I love this guy so much. This is also probably the second hardest hunt I've ever had for a figure. It was just impossible for me to find this guy in stores. I've only found him, I don't even know if I found him one more time after I got him, and it's just a fantastic figure. Love the character, lives up to my favorite design of him in every way. The cape is great, the hood is just sweet, the interchangeable hands are awesome. I love how it has the ports for the Moon Knight, like Batarang type things. And his accessories are fantastic, articulation is solid, great new buck, and it's just overall an awesome Marvel Legend. It really lived up to the high expectations I set for it, and I was just really happy with it. And here we are with number 7 on my list, Ash Ketchum SH Figuarts Pokemon figure with Pikachu. This figure is phenomenal. When I saw it, I didn't really know what to expect. It looked kind of plain, but I pulled the trigger on it when I saw it on Amazon anyways, and I was so happy that I did. Especially with this little Pikachu and how articulated he is. The interchangeable faces and the hat, the way they work the hat on this. The articulation is really solid, kind of ordinary, but it really does the figure well. I had so much fun taking photos of this guy this summer, and I felt bad because I took so many that I didn't want to keep posting them all, and so I didn't, but I have them, and I'm just really happy with how this figure looks. I think he just looks phenomenal, lives right up to the anime, and just as a Pokemon fan in general, I'm just really happy with how he looks. Alright, and with number 6 on my list is the SH Figuarts Ryu. And this figure, I had no plans on buying at all. I had no expectations because I thought, okay, it's SH Figuarts, what I love. But I like Street Fighter, I don't love it, and I don't really have any interest in a Ryu figure. I've never had a Street Fighter figure before. Ryu is just so awesome, and just really blew away any expectations I had. And for number 5 is the Marvel Legends Hydra Soldier, or the Hydra 2-pack. I'm kind of cheating by having 2 figures, but they're basically the same thing. If I had to pick one, I'd pick the normal Hydra Soldier, but I threw them both up there just because how much I love this 2-pack. I missed out on the original release of the Hydra Soldier a couple years ago with the Winter Soldier wave, and I was really bummed. Never got to pick them up. Prices were always pretty high on eBay for him, and so I just never got him. And then this year, they re-released him along with this Hydra Brute, or the larger Hydra Soldier, and it was everything I ever wanted for a Hydra Soldier. And here we are with my number 4 Marvel Legends Cyclops. This is the hardest I've ever hunted for a Marvel Legend. The only one I've ever broken down and bought from a friend. That's how hard it was for me to find it, and I've still never seen him in stores. So incredibly happy with this figure. One of my favorite Marvel Legends in my collection. Probably top 10, top 5. I think it's just so great, and it's so aesthetically pleasing. Just looking at it, I could look at it for hours. It just looks awesome. Simple but great design. The head sculpt is amazing. Articulation is great. Everything about it is fantastic. Only thing I wish, interchangeable hand. That's it. And here we are in the top 3 of my top 10 figures. And at number 3 we have SH Figuarts Vegeta. And this thing is pretty much a remake of the original, and it's just so much better in every way from what I've seen. I missed out on the original because it was a little out of my price range, but I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, and I love this guy so much. Everything about him, the alternative faces, head sculpts, scouters, interchangeable hands, interchangeable tail, articulation, everything about him's perfect. I probably wouldn't change a thing. Gives you more articulation than I would have thought, especially with the new leg design, and the ab crunches is fantastic. Everything about him, amazing. One of my favorite SH Figuarts and imports figures ever. I love him so much. And number 2 on my list is the Marvel Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Venom figure. This is probably my most wanted figure of the year, and it just lived up to every expectation I had for it. Articulation's amazing, everything about it's just fantastic. The sculpt blew me away. The interchangeable stuff with his tongue and his eyes are just so incredible. So many fun photos with this guy. I just love the amazing articulation and range with this guy you can have, especially with the SpiderMan figure. And they go so well together. He just blends in with all my other Marvel Legends, and I love it so much. His size is fantastic, his scale, great. Everything about it. If you love Marvel, you have to get this guy, no question. He's amazing. And with my number 1 figure of this year, we have Mattel's Halo Elite Soul. Just kidding, get that out of here. Trash. No. My number 1 figure, my most used figure of all time, probably. The Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Man. I have never taken more photos of a figure than of this Spider-Man. It blew me away in every level. It was my most expensive figure purchase of all time, with $80 being the price tag, and worth it. Worth every penny. If I had to buy it again, I would. This thing is just amazing on every level. Articulation's amazing. Range is just incredible. The eyes are just amazing. Fits in perfectly with all my Marvel Legends and just looks amazing in every photo I take. Well, any photo anyone takes, not to pat myself on the back. I just am never been more happy with a figure, and it's one of my top favorites, if not my favorite figure of all time. This figure is just amazing. Represents my favorite character so well, and I could not be happier with a Spider-Man figure, or any figure. If you do not have this figure, I suggest you run out there and buy it before it becomes too expensive and you miss your chance on this amazing piece. Out of all the Revoltech figures I've ever had, this is by far the best. And there you have it, my top 10 favorite figures of 2017. This has been an amazing year for collecting, a super monumental year for my photography, and I'm just so excited about everything I got. I just think this has been one of the best years ever for toy photography and collecting for me. These figures are all amazing, and if you don't own any of them, you should for sure at least buy some of them, because I think they're all 10 out of 10s. Really impressed with what all the companies have done this year, and I just love all of them so much. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an honor making these videos for you guys, as little as they come. If you want to check out my photography that I'm going to put at the end, it's FinnAiden on Instagram. Check out the link in my bio for all my social media, and check out Articulated Comic Book Art, their Facebook, Instagram. You will not regret it. It is amazing, and some of the photography there is the best. Check out all the links I put in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. It has been an honor, and as always, have an amazing day. Peace.